Hello, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away. We're going to start by pulling some symbols first, and we're going to jump into your coffee cup. Regret. What are you regretting? Is there a regret out here that we need to know about? We need to think about? And by the way, if you're new here, this is Divine Light, and I'm so happy you joined me today. And if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Go ahead, hit subscribe. That's a free way to support the channel. And hit the bell so you never miss a video. I see approve here. This can be something that you should be approving, first of all. The second thing, maybe if you're waiting for an approval, seems like universe is saying yes this time. We have a full moon appearing, and there's stars surrounding it. Full moon is actually about illumination. So this can be something that is going to get exposed, or you're going to maybe find... If you're playing a game, a poker, maybe you're going to find what the other person has in their hand, and that's going to be a yes for you. That's why awaken also actually comes with aligned with approval here. So you're going to be waking up to maybe something, an illusion that is going to be exposed to you. That's what the full moon actually does. But I feel like this is not going to be in a negative sense, because the approve coming forth, you're going to be maybe you're gonna see the true intentions of someone. You're gonna awaken to that. But that's gonna be something good that you're gonna approve that. Okay, maybe I don't know, if seeing someone's hand can give you an upper hand, then you can play fully and get what's in the middle, you know. I don't know the terms too much about poker, but why not? Balance is important here. So I feel some of you are going to really face a really exciting situation, an exciting thing, a decision, an approval coming forth here. And that after that, you might need to take a break. You need to balance yourself. Maybe even this is about, the approve is about something you're going to receive materially, maybe money. Maybe you need to just divide it up to 4 right there, balance it out and not put it in one thing. Okay, let's see. We have adventure following that. So you can be also like separating some things for the adventure here. But the adventure is, you can see it's not the full ocean. It's like there are many fish showing up. Some of you might be receiving what you're spending back in return, but it's a small portion of the ocean here, you can see. So the adventure should be maybe even like in a smaller scale, but even if you don't plan for it, by the way, can be even going to the beach if you are delaying it, and just putting your toes in the water. Something has to actually help you. This is going to help you balance yourself better. Let's dive into your coffee cup and see what's happening. After that, we're going to look into the tarot. There are tears of joy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 of them. Because I see there's a fish swimming towards you. This is a swordfish, guys. Swordfish can be someone who is going to help you make a logical decision, which will bring maybe material satisfaction as well. Because fish symbolizes the many opportunities, wealth, abundance, and resources appearing in front of you. There are 3 pathways I see here, but these are not really cut clear. They're not like, one of them a short path. I told you that you're going to go small adventure showing up, but the other ones are not really certain. So you might be debating or thinking about maybe going on an adventure, but not 100% sure about it. Seems like here the path is like, there are 3 of them that you need to start making decisions. One small decision you make here, maybe just this adventure, can really lead to getting clear ideas about what the rest are gonna be. Okay, I see in your heart here, there is a crowd, but I see there's a person, kind of looks like a flower, woman, riding a duck right here, and she has like a dog face, like a dinosaur's face. Flower, yeah, flower can be an earth sign, but I don't want to say it's an earth sign, because flower is something connected to the earth. That gets exposed to your air, your wind. So flower can be a gentle person. They're riding a duck. I said the duck can be someone very loving and supporting female character. And this person is being chased by a dog. The dog, when they're not trained, can be really dangerous. And I now see the symbol of Gemini here. This can be someone really close to you, like twins basically. And the thing is, they are in need of your air, your storm, your wind at this time. They're in your heart space, so I feel like this can be a person close to the family, and the doctor writing can be a mother figure in the family. It seems like here, like your air is going to help them. But the thing is, the air is like getting darker here. So maybe it's not only creating a storm so they can run away. Storm doesn't have to be in the negative sense, guys. It can be even creating like an event, for example, maybe a barbecue, calling on people, creating a party, or as an air sign, it can be idea, like maybe a creative idea that you want to execute. You gather people together. So that's going to be helpful for this person. But I feel like this something that you think is only like benefiting this person is also maybe a gateway for you to start doing what you want to do, or maybe creating wealth in your life. Okay. It's just like synchronicities are aligning in such a perfect way. You might be thinking you're doing a favor to someone, which is actually, it's a karmic, it creates a karmic power, because when what you put out is what you get back. While you're helping them, you might getting something in massive scale getting done, or receiving a blessing, which I told you there's like a darker block here showing up. But let's see what it is. I see before this happens, there are communication lines forming. So maybe this is someone that you're talking to day, and you're going to hear about what's happening about with them. Okay. After you hear about that, yes, you are creating a wind here that is going to lead to a mysterious here energy, a mysterious box, let's say, because I can see there's a box, the lid of the box actually opening. There's a person's head here, and there's a little dog. The person looks like a woman too. Women symbolizes feminine energy, which is creativity. They symbolize creativity, and it seems like love, beauty, harmony. It seems like that's what's happening inside of that box. And you might be forming the box, or there's already a place that is formed, there's loyalty inside of it, there's calmness, because calm and trained dogs are actually really loyal, calm, and fun and enjoyable. And as the wind, you can be really running with them, you know. So I feel there's like a better environment you're going to find yourself in when you create the other storm, or like the wind for another person, for their sake. And here, the feminine energy is the divine feminine, which I mentioned. The earth, the empress comes to, I didn't mention that. I said they maybe the flower person can be an earth sign, I said, but I don't feel like these are two same things. This can be a woman. Do we have any letters here? I see letter V, like Vivian, can be in their first name or the last name. She has a little mouse on her, a white mouse. Mouse can be someone feeding off of their energy, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Even though it's a white mouse, so this mouse doesn't really have negative intentions. I mean, I don't want to give the color a meaning here. Okay, let's say lab rat. I see a lab rat here. Okay, that's what it is. You know, they make them really docile, and like and they don't have, like, some of them don't even have hair, kind of like it doesn't really have this kind of community, you know, mindset of the rats. So this person has a lab rat. That's why I feel like maybe this is like their child that they're feeding off of them. They're feeding off of them. But the thing is, not an ideal situation. And this lady coming here and like creating, they're becoming the lid of the box to help you. Okay. They're protecting you. And I feel like that's what it is. So it's like a infinite cycle of giving and receiving. But the thing is, you're going to benefit from it in a larger scale, because your box is like massive here. What you're going to be receiving is going to be in massive scale. And I can see here that you are operating it. It is going to take a while for you to receive the blessing and then start learning, figuring out, and operating it. Okay. It can be a business idea. It's going to come to you. Maybe you're going to develop it. You're going to grow it while helping these ladies, or maybe let's say ladies can be a representative of the feminine energy. So the people that are actually like on the creative side, but they don't know how to take the action side, it can be something like that as well. Either way, though, you are becoming an expert. What happens is we have the Hermit behind you appearing right there. Hermit can be a Virgo, someone who maybe said, you know what, I'm just going to go on top of the mountains. I'm not going to deal with the busy life anymore. But for you, I'm coming down back again. Okay, for you, I'm right here again, and I'm going to support you. And I see there's a celebration happening here. This Hermit can be someone who is a Virgo. I don't know if I mentioned that. Can be someone extremely organized, and they learned their lesson, and now maybe they are actually reassessing how can they improve with their next step, the next creation. And it seems like maybe they like to participate in your project. Okay, can be someone you know because they see you, or can be someone they know you. But the truth is, they have other people attached to them as well that you need to, like, they're staring right at the star here, Aquarius, and you are the star. So they see the value in you. Okay, this doesn't mean that because they see the value in you, you need to obey the rules that they're actually laying in front of you. It doesn't mean that. It means that there is an innate value in what you do or who you are, and they recognize that. So it's not something special related to them. It is something within you. Okay, but it's a good thing that you're being seen here. I see after that, I told you the phone lines are forming. There's like a woman here, kind of reminds me of the Popeye's girlfriend, Olive, and she has 2 babies in her hand. I feel like here, when they show up, you're gonna be actually like getting to the fun, having fun situation here, if this is like a subject in your hand that is actually evolving. But I feel like this doesn't have to be limited to that. I feel like some of you are going to get to the part after you put the work in that you're going to start to enjoy yourself. Okay, can be totally separate. 2 children that you're holding, I feel like because she's smiling here, these are your new babies, new ideas, your creations. You're having fun, a lot of fun with them. Then the phone lines forms. Maybe these people are going to then get in touch with you, okay? Or maybe before you, or maybe they can come to you with an undeniable offer. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. Let me see. There are the desires. This is something coming really quickly. And I see there like 3 different crowds of people forming around you. There's 3 desires actually showing up here, but they're merging into one thing. Oh, there's a second thing coming forward as well. But that one has some time. And mainly, I told you, there's someone actually raising their hand up in the air, like victory here. So one quick victory, and the other hand is holding a big fish. Some of you might be catching like a big fish here. Another one there is this older gentleman, kind of reminded me of the hermit that we saw in the cup. This might be someone that fall and they're going to get up and they're going to come to you through a bull right there, or maybe a cow, can be fertility. Bull can be an authority. It seems like this person is not going to come to you right directly. It can be someone calling you and connecting you through an authority. Authority can be an institution, government, can be a powerful, maybe teacher, school, something, a course. Maybe that's another thing here. I told you they're going to see the value in you, but maybe you're going to find this person also. It can be someone like that. Maybe you are actually going to obtain some power, but you're going to need direction. And this can be a mentor that you're going to find. Okay, let's see what Tarot has to say, who these people are. We have Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are coming up with a material idea here, a money idea. This can be something, a new beginning, can be about a new car, a new home, a new job, and something that maybe we have the 8 of coins, that 8 of swords want to jump out. Something that you think it's not really possible at this time. That's what the 8 of swords is. It seems like that's going to become available to you. Okay, the opportunity is going to present itself. We have the Queen of Wands, which she's suggesting Now you need to be confident when this thing arrives. You cannot think it's impossible and then make it happen. You cannot think, I don't have the resources, I'm locked here, I can't go, I can't do things, and then make this happen. This is not something so far away from you. It can be even something that maybe you can look into your fridge, let's say if you're cooking something, and do it whatever is in front of you and available to you. You don't have to have the advanced anything that you desire to if you want to make this happen. Another thing I feel here, we have the pentacle. This can be like an opportunity and money coming into your life, that instead of maybe restricting yourself, you need to really find something that you're confident about and just go after it, okay? Or maybe use it for that. We have the Hermit. I told you, the Virgo. Hermit is here. So you're going to gain, I feel like a lot of inspiration is going to come to you with the Queen of Wands energy, and confidence is going to come to you. And you're going to be able to attract this Hermit into your life. They're going to show up after you feel confident, after you have resources, you utilize your resources and use them very maybe beneficial, in a benefiting way. They're going to show up here. There's a symbol of eternity above her head. This can be someone that can become a mentor for a long time if you are hesitant and if you think maybe they're not trustworthy. But the truth is, I always give a disclaimer here about human beings as well. Internet connected all of us, but connected some mean people to us as well. So if you come across such energy, such people, you can also feel it in your gut. If it's something sounds too good to be true, probably it is. Okay, so stay clear of those kind of things and make sure, I told you, this person is someone who is open. You're going to be able to, like, they're on top of the mountain. You can see them from below. You can see everything that they're wearing. And like when you look at the original tarot, the mountains are so tiny and this Hermit is a massive size. So it is someone that you can trust and obviously question. Okay, and that's where they are as well. If they're not really patient with you, means that they're not the one for you. We have Queen of Cups here. We have a lot of feminine energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This can be someone who is actually coming along. Another thing with the Queen of Cups energy, this can be you taking care of yourself first, okay? So it can sound a little selfish initially, but the thing is, if the Hermit is showing up as a guidance for you, this is suggesting you will understand if it is for you or not when you first put yourself first, okay, instead of putting others, because Queen of Cups tend to self-sacrifice herself a lot. And when you demand something, when you want to take care of yourself first, you see she's having a bath here. She's taking care of herself first. That's how she thrives. When you take care of yourself first and you get approval for that, maybe this is actually the way to go, okay? Let's see what the Oracle is going to tell us this time. First breath, beginner's mind. This is aligning with the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you might be starting a new project, something that you're going to be benefiting a lot. This kind of has the Fool vibes, but the Fool card is actually, he had tattered sleeve, which symbolizes that he has been through the journey. So his name's Fool, but it doesn't mean he's a fool. He's the fool. He restarts the journey willingly and wants to take a leap of faith again, actually explore new things. This means that you can look at things with a beginner's mind, but it doesn't mean that you're a beginner and you're naive about it. So you need to use what you're bringing with you, okay? When it comes to Hermit's vibe too. Me talks, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Queen of Cups in a tub. We have Me talks in a tub. So whenever you feel frustrated, the best way to actually get rid of that energy is taking care of yourself. It says water here. Water can be drinking good water, can be swimming if you know how to swim, can be also immersing yourself like in a water, maybe it's like taking a bath. It can be clearing, and it suggests you're repairing body, mind, and spirit is going to maybe help you receive, open up, become a conduit to blessings. Benefactor, grace and generosity. These are hamsters, guys. I don't think they are mouse. They're hamsters. And, or maybe guinea pigs. Why not? They're extremely cute, by the way. I don't know. There's a girl that I follow. She has many, many guinea pigs and feeds them all the time. So, generosity, grace and generosity. So it seems like here you might be benefiting from something, and that will require you to share that blessing with others. We have heart, home, compassion also showing up. With this many energy, I feel like you're going to be receiving something that is going to really benefit you, but it suggests that you share it with the ones that are close to you, that the one that gives you joy, and also approach certain situations and yourself. That's so important too, with compassion. That's what comes with beginner's mind too. Focus on your heart space and try to feel that compassion for yourself, and that will reflect the outside world too. What else do we have here? This is your final message. Be proud, which is very important. It is time to celebrate all that you have achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge that you have achieved and to be proud. And that's exactly what compassion is. So this tells me here, I was wondering why this showed up, because it just want to jump out of the deck. Even if you accomplish your heart's desire, you tend to maybe put yourself in a rat race and keep running and running and running and trying to do more, be more, have more. But this is basically telling you, when you have compassion for yourself, when you focus on your heart home, which is supporting you in every way, be proud of yourself, and you're going to open up yourself to receive more of the blessings, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.